What to eat and avoid on the ketogenic diet, a complete food list and 7-day sample menu. If you're looking to get a jump start on your health and fitness goals this year, you may be thinking about trying the ketogenic diet. Maybe you've heard the phrase before, it's a huge diet buzzword, but aren't sure what it means. Here's a primer. The ketogenic diet is an eating plan that drives your body into ketosis, a state where the body uses fat as a primary fuel source instead of carbohydrates, says Stacy Mattinson, RDN, who is based in Austin, Texas. When you're eating the foods that get you there, more on that in a minute, your body can enter a state of ketosis in 1 to 3 days, she adds. During the diet, the majority of calories you consume come from fat, with a little protein and very little carbohydrates. Ketosis also happens if you eat a very low-calorie diet, think doctor-supervised, only when medically recommended diets of 600 to 800 total calories. Keto diet benefits and risks that beginners need to know before you dive in. It's key to know the possible benefits and risks of keto. There are 3 instances where there's research to back up a ketogenic diet, including to help control type 2 diabetes, as part of epilepsy treatment, or for weight loss, says Mattinson. In terms of diabetes, there is some promising research showing that the ketogenic diet may improve glycemic control. It may cause a reduction in A1C, a key test for diabetes that measures a person's average blood sugar control over 2 to 3 months, something that may help you reduce medication use, she says. But for people with diabetes, one big concern is you're eating a lot of fat on keto, and that fat may be saturated, which is unhealthy when eaten in excess. The much higher total fat intake is also a challenge among keto beginners. Because people with type 2 diabetes are at an increased risk for cardiovascular disease, there's a specific concern that the saturated fat in the diet may drive up LDL, or bad cholesterol levels, and further increase the odds of heart problems. If you have type 2 diabetes, talk to your doctor before attempting a ketogenic diet. They may recommend a different weight loss diet for you, like a reduced calorie diet, to manage diabetes. Those with epilepsy should also consult their doctor before using this as part of their treatment plan. In terms of weight loss, you may be interested in trying the ketogenic diet because you've heard that it can make a big impact right away. And that's true. Ketogenic diets will cause you to lose weight within the first week, says Mattinson. She explains that your body will first use up all of its glycogen stores, the storage form of carbohydrate. With depleted glycogen, you'll drop water weight. While it can be motivating to see the number on the scale go down, often dramatically, do keep in mind that most of this is water loss initially. But the keto diet can be effective over time. One review suggested the keto diet can spur fat loss in obese people when used for a couple of weeks and up to 1 year. A meta-analysis noted that one reason for weight loss is likely that keto diets suppress hunger. 2. One downside to a ketogenic diet for weight loss is the difficulty maintaining it. Studies show that weight loss results from being on a low-carb diet for more than 12 months tend to be the same as being on a normal, healthy diet, says Mattinson. While you may be eating more satiating fats, like peanut butter, regular butter, or avocado, you're also way more limited in what's allowed on the diet, which can make everyday situations, like eating dinner with family or going out with friends, far more difficult. Because people often find it tough to sustain, it's easy to rely on it as a short-term diet rather than a long-term lifestyle. Before starting, ask yourself what is really realistic for you, Mattinson suggests. Then get your doctor's okay. You may also work with a local registered dietitian nutritionist to limit potential nutrient deficiencies and talk about vitamin supplementation, as you won't be eating whole grains, dairy, or fruit, and will eliminate many veggies. A diet that eliminates entire food groups is a red flag to me. This isn't something to take lightly or dive into headfirst with no medical supervision, she says.